Peace, family. Anri Jiménez here. This is Basement Tape number 9. It's been a couple months since I've done my last basement tape. I do these as a teaching tool. It's not really for me about making music per se or just rapping. I mean, that's an easy thing to do, but when I speak or when I create, I want to be able to have some value or add some value. And so a lot of times these things, I have life experiences that I want to get off my chest and share. So this is Basement Tape number 9, and it's essentially my thought process on my brother's murder. He didn't pass away. He didn't die of old age. He was murdered. He was shot in the back of his head, allegedly by his best friend, someone who I've met, someone who has been in my home, has met my children, my wife, someone who I've watched grow up, someone I loved and cared for as well as a brother. Ironically, these basement tapes, when I started these, the young man that is accused of killing my brother was the first person to call me and just kind of, I guess per se, congratulate me. He was like, "Hey bro, man, you going in, that is cold," you know. Many times he would come here with my brother to Chicago and they would run down on me. Wherever I was, they would come see me and come spend time with me, the two of them. And so it's an extremely hurtful situation on all sides. But I would say that although my brother was murdered on February 26th, his death started long before that date. And for me, it seemed as though there was a spiritual death that started, which created a mental death, which ultimately led to an untimely physical death. He was a beautiful, beautiful brother, but also there were some things that he was getting involved in, and both of them were getting involved in that led to the situation that occurred now, where one is locked up for however many years and one is dead and gone. And so these are my perspectives on it. I have so much more I could say on this, but I'm not going to belabor the point. But I do want to just challenge you to figure out, like, what is it that you're doing with your life? You know, how are you justifying your life? I think we live in a time right now, ain't no 1 foot in this area, 1 foot here, ain't no lukewarm living. It's either you are or you aren't. And if you're not justifying your life or living your purpose, man, you're gonna be taken out of here. And I'm gonna miss my brother and everything like that, but there were aspects of him that didn't want to take heed to wise counsel. And he didn't have an opportunity to correct certain things. He had an internal timer that was letting him know, like, man, you know, you got to kind of get some things in order. But he didn't have an opportunity to adjust, you know. And as his brother, I had great influence on him. And we used to have these wonderful, beautiful conversations. But I started to see, like, his light start to extinguish. And I figured that he was young, he's 27. You know, he'll come around, you know, he got to go through his growing pains. And I didn't say anything, although it was on my mind to say something to him. So I kind of, tried to pull one of my other brothers' coattail, and it kind of severed our relationship. So I didn't want that to happen with Clinton and I, because I had a great love and respect for him and care for him. He really was a good, and that's that. I don't want to keep rambling because there's so much I want to say, but this may not be the platform for it. But all right.
Yes, sir. The eulogy. Yeah. What's the outcome when a father loses a beloved son? When the mother's grief is tempered by his will be done. 27 caught a bullet from a jealous gun. How does one bear such news? Allah, it weighs a ton. But Nuri taught me face adversity and never run. So I hold life and death and resurrection in my tongue. My brother's light started to dim like a setting sun. No random murder was cause and effect from rebellion. But don't serenade me with symphonies of sympathy. Oh, you love Clinton and wanna honor his memory. Well, get a wake up and master all your abilities. Ain't no more living savagely mixed with civility. You either become a god or you an enemy, or go to war with facades and your weak tendencies. My brother gone, but you the walking dead in your misery. Or better take heed, or next will be your eulogy.
Say ashes to ashes, what's left is dust. I see death in your cup and you slowly turn it up. Don't wanna hear the wise, steady love in your lust. Consider the time the unjust rain is up.
Catch the cowboy, done fucked around and caught a murder case. Tell me what would turn a best friend to a killer full of hate. I would never understand, I probably never will relate. Jealousy, envy, a failure to communicate. If it's drugs, money, women, know them bullets penetrate. Got my mama screaming, oh my God, Lord, for heaven's sake. Did he make it to the gates? Oh Father, please give him grace. Nah, mama, heaven and hell are my states, not a place.
Like, you all don't really care about black people. You just want to, you don't want to help black people. You just want to hurt white people. Because nobody cares about Clinton until Clinton shot him. And then they're like, he was a great person, we loved him. I'm like, man, when I was alive, y'all didn't give a fuck about me.
Yeah. If black lives matter so much, then why don't they matter to you? We kill our own, we hanging on, our hands tied the noose. To quiet the pain, we blowing it loud, 80 proof with juice. Now pointing a finger at you, I got my own iniquities too. I'm just holding up the mirror, pray you see clearer, take a view. Take it or let it alone, it's up to you, you gotta choose. I will not continue to lose, I refuse to play the fool. My people I won't abuse, we are the greatest if you knew. How many more we gotta bury, whether you in the cemetery or you receiving commissary. Went crazy temporary, on the deck you claiming Larry, couple years you turning fairy. Steady talking ops when you your own worst adversary. Now you sit there thinking about you see your baby mama's scary. And all the females that you had, the one you should have married. And now you someone's bitch dressed and drag like Tyler Perry. All because you play with guns cause you a hoe and super scary.
Ashes to ashes, what's left is dust. I see death in your cup and you slowly turn it up. Don't wanna hear the wise, steady love in your lust. Consider the time the unjust rain is up.
Catch the cowboy, done fucked around and caught a murder case. Tell me what would turn a best friend to a killer full of hate. I would never understand, I probably never will relate. Jealousy, envy, a failure to communicate. If it's drugs, money, women, know them bullets penetrate. Got my mama screaming, oh my God, Lord, for heaven's sake. Did he make it to the gates? Oh Father, please give him grace. Nah, mama, heaven and hell are my states, not a place.
We're still on the ground level though. We are still on the ground level. I got my bear with me. I got good luck. Yeah, we all got it.
Right.
Hey, wish us luck in the afterlife.
Hey, first of all, you can't sing that one, man. It's the Stevie joint.
Okay. All right.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Oh. Oh.
Happy
Oh.
birthday.
Oh. Oh.
Happy
Oh. Bro. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy.
Happy birthday.
Happy. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy. I say happy. Happy. Yeah. Hey, smile. Okay. Make a wish. Hey. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.